Hi there, I'm Todd McBride, the RTX Sales and Marketing Manager for Rosenbauer America, here on the floor of FDIC to introduce you to the all-new RTX, which we truly believe is going to be a game-changing vehicle. So I'd like to talk a little bit just about the electric portion of this vehicle. So once the batteries reach 20%, we have an onboard diesel range extender that will kick in and recharge the batteries in as little as 45 minutes, extending your operations for another 4 to 6 hours. So you can run on electric operation for approximately 2 hours, and then if your batteries get to 20%, the range extender will kick in and give you another 6 hours of operation. After that, if you need to operate longer, you do the same thing you would do on any other fire truck. You bring out the diesel truck and you would refuel the truck. Moving on back on the truck, I'd like to point out where the batteries are located. Our first battery actually sits right between the front and the rear axle, down low to the ground. And we did that to reduce the center of gravity. The second battery sits vertical right behind the cab right here. And we did that to try to centrally locate as much of the heavy weight on the truck as possible, giving you an ultimate driving experience. You'll notice right now how low the truck is sitting to the ground, and that's because we've equipped it with an adjustable air suspension. In its lowest setting, it drops down to about 7 inches of ground clearance off the ground. It can then raise up into driving mode, which creates a ground clearance of 11 inches. And then it also has an off-road mode, which creates a ground clearance of 14 inches. In its highest setting, which is wading and fording mode, we get a ground clearance of 19 inches that raises the truck up and allows you to drive through about 3 feet of floodwaters. One of the real benefits of having the adjustable suspension is, first, we wanted to bring the equipment down closer to the ground, making it easier for firefighters to access the equipment and put it back away. And even more importantly is just getting in and out of the cab. With this first step, only 10 inches off the ground, getting in and out of the cab is a breeze. So we're sitting inside the cab of the all-new RTX. And the first thing you will notice is there is no engine tunnel here. And we did that on purpose because we really wanted to create an atmosphere that feels like a command center, that allows you to get in, out of the elements, to have mid-incident briefings, or just even rehab. And you'll notice here, my mid-seats here are sitting side to side. Both the driver and the officer can pivot in 90 degrees to create that open communication. And then the rear seats are on the back wall facing forward here. In the center console here, we have our 15-inch central display, which allows me to control almost every aspect of the vehicle itself, from the warning lights to the siren, the traffic advisor, my scene lights. I can even engage the pump from here and open up several of the discharges. In addition to the central display, as an option, we can include this tablet here. This tablet is a remote for the vehicle that allows you to take it up to 300 feet away and control all the same aspects from the central display on the tablet itself. Another feature we have on the RTX is we've replaced the mirrors with these camera mirrors. One nice feature about that is it allows us to keep the vehicle width to a minimum. A couple of other features about the mirrors is, especially on the officer side, it allows me to see a clear view of the vehicle without looking through the A-post or perhaps my officer. And another really cool feature about them is at night, they will automatically switch into night vision. Standing up and exiting the cab, and I'm probably not the best person to demonstrate this, but a firefighter as tall as 6'2" can stand up here without hunching over, making it really, really easy to get out of the cab. Ergonomics was really important for us in the design of this vehicle. And as I mentioned earlier, we equipped the vehicle with adjustable suspension, making it easier to, especially for short guys like me, to access the equipment without really straining my body. Moving on with the equipment mounting, it was really, really important for us to make sure every single piece of equipment has its place. And we've tried to utilize almost every square inch of compartment space as possible. And actually, when we mounted all the equipment for Los Angeles City Fire Department, we still had extra room. This vehicle is equipped with a 500-gallon water tank. And we've done something a little bit different with the placement of that. We've taken the water tank, which is normally located over the rear axle, and we've moved the water tank forward and down where it sits on top of that battery. Again, that was all in an effort to lower the center of gravity and also get as much weight centrally located on the vehicle to to improve the performance and handling when driving. Moving on to the pump, this RTX is equipped with a Rosenbauer NH55 1500 GPM pump that pumps in both normal and high pressures. Our pump panel is located in the R3 compartment using our logic control system. I just select the discharge I want to activate, and I can open the valve using this selector right here. My pressure governor is located on the right side of the panel, and then I have auxiliary switches for traffic advisors, lighting, air horn evacuation, and more. We have two hose beds, one for the LDH, which can hold up to 1,000 feet of 4 or 5 inch hose. And then on the other side is the attack line, which can also hold up to 1,000 feet. LA has chosen to equip their truck with a booster reel that is connected to our high pressure side of the pump, and that will flow 100 GPM at 600 PSI. We also have a compartment for the ground ladder storage. The RTX is equipped with two 6-inch intakes on the rear, as well as two auxiliary intakes. As an option, the RTX can be equipped with a power supply unit, which takes the 600 volts on board and down converts it to either 220 or 110, replacing the need for having a hydraulic generator or a diesel or gas generator on the vehicle. Another thing we really wanted to address with the RTX was the maneuverability of moving through tight and congested city streets. So the RTX can be equipped with all-wheel steering in one of two modes. The first one being counter steering mode, and the second one being crab steering mode, which allows the vehicle to move effortlessly through city streets. On the LA RTX, we have 3 speed lathes located in the transverse L1 R1 compartment. These are actually dead lathes, but they can be pre-connected with water and foam if needed. The design of the RTX allows for pump and roll at any speed without any performance restrictions. So we've equipped the RTX with a roof turret, and the roof turret can be used to pull up for a quick attack on a car fire, dumpster fire, or anything that you want to knock down quickly, all without getting out of the cab. The entire time we've been doing this walk around, the RTX has been running and ready to go, all while making no noise. And we feel this is one of the most important features of the RTX, to reduce that noise, making it much easier for firefighters to make those critical decisions without having all those distractions of noise around them. And that'll wrap up our walk around tour of the LA City RTX. Thank you for taking the time to check it out.